helping businesses in the community. It's time for a business connection here on Cool 103.9 FM.
Hello, everyone. This is Jefferson Weaver with the Business Connection. I'm here with Miss Tiara Melvin from M&J Financial Management. We appreciate you coming in to be with us today.
Thank you for having me on the show today.
It's a little bit of a busy time of year for you.
It is.
Tax season.
It is. It's a very hectic time of the year for me.
But you've got a bunch of other things that are going on as well that we were talking about. Tell us about some of this, financial education programs that you were telling me about.
Sure. So right now I'm currently doing financial literacy. I go out to different schools and community colleges and teach about financial literacy because I want to raise awareness. Financial literacy is not always taught in our school system. So just wanted to raise awareness. And then also I have a campaign going on where I'm raising money for the struggling youth and teens in our community because they are struggling as far as if they want to start their own business. I can provide them grant money, but we can provide them also with the coaching services that might be needed or mentorships in order to be successful in running a business as well as having that type of financial literacy that they need.
I think the way things have been changing these days for so many years, when I was coming along, I was always pushing, everybody's got to go to a 4-year school. Everybody's got to go to a 4-year school. Well, now we've got early college. We've got young people who are graduating from high school and early college at the same time. They're actually capable of starting their own business.
Correct.
But they lack the finances to be able to do it. And they might lack I'm not going to say education. They're going to lack the training on how to manage that business when they get in there and how to make sure the money works.
Yeah. And with this campaign, we'll also teach them how to actually manage their business successfully, how to actually manage their business funds successfully. And it's not just going to be just me on the team. I have a marketing strategist on board that can help. I have a life coach on board that can help them because, it's a lot that goes into business and it can be hard work, but it's achievable.
Yeah, and that's the part that nobody likes to think about. Nobody likes to think about making sure that the books tally up at the end of the day. But if you can't do that, then you can't make your widgets or you can't put out your digital newspaper for that matter. You got to do the business side of it.
Yeah, and the business side is not always easy. But like I said, we are here to actually teach you, to help you to maintain a successful business, to teach you about your business and the odds and ends out of it, how it's supposed to properly run. If you want to get government funding, how to teach you how to do that. If you want to build business credit, to teach you how to do that. So we have like a whole program that we're trying to do in order to educate our young adults to be successful in businesses. I
like seeing these niches that get filled like that. I'm a detail guy, and that's one of the details. And almost anybody, in fact, most people probably have said, I could start doing this type of business. I want to step out on my own and be an entrepreneur and do this. That financial end of it is the daunting part, and it's so important. Learning how to do those things. Now, of course, we're in tax season right now.
Right.
And I know there's been so many upheavals and changes in the job market because of the pandemic and everything else. We got a lot of kids never filed taxes before.
Right.
Can you help with that?
Yeah, I help young adults and kids file their taxes too as well. I help business owners file their taxes as well. But definitely right now, I really am trying to reach the young adults so we can get a grip and hand on it now. Don't wait until you get into debt or the IRS start contacting you about all this stuff that could have been handled prior. So if you are struggling with that, if you need any assistance with that, we are here to help you.
Now, where are you located?
I am located in Tabor City, North Carolina. Yeah, I was born and raised in the Columbus County, so yeah, I'm still here.
Oh, good. So you're from here. We like seeing folks who are from here who come out to contribute here. That's the best kind right there. That's like I like to say. Sometimes you got blood, sweat, and tears in the community, and maybe even kin folks still here, and you got a reason to love it.
Yeah, I do. And honestly, too, growing up and seeing my dad actually grow up to be an entrepreneur and all that other good stuff, it inspired me to be an entrepreneur, but also learn, too, the importance of financial literacy, how to be able to balance your books and how to be able to manage your business well in order to be successful. So I got to learn that a little bit through my father.
Now, what are some of the biggest mistakes that people make?
Some of the biggest mistakes people make is not separating their personal finances from their business finances. That's the one main thing that I'm seeing. They're not keeping it separate, and then they don't
see the word commingling in court documents quite often.
Yes, and that's the main thing that I'm seeing. They don't know how to keep it separate, and then they don't even know how to manage their personal finances first. So if you don't know how to manage your personal finances, how can you manage your business finances? So you have to get a hold on your personal first in order to be able to manage your business, and that's what we are here to teach.
There's all kinds of bookkeeping firms and accounting firms and storefront tax services. Nothing against any of them. They provide a service. But what prompted you to decide to do something a little bit different? Because I've never heard of anybody actually doing the outreach and education type work.
Well, because I learned that a lot of people, they render a service or get a service from somebody, but they're not really taught the ins and out about their business. So what if a particular person you hired for your bookkeeping gets sick or quit? Now you're just stuck with books that you don't have no earthly idea what's going on. So if you know what's going on and kind of know how to pretty much maintain it, it will help you to actually kind of manage your books and know what's going on until you find somebody else to replace to handle your bookkeeping. And then some people, when you don't really know and you just go completely hands off, that sets you up to be kind of like a predator to be taken advantage of. I have seen a couple of my clients got taken advantage of through their accountants and through their bookkeepers, from where they were just taking money from them or just like not doing their stuff correctly because they didn't know what was going on. And I like to not only give a service, I want to educate my clients on what's going on, the ins and outs of your business, and how you can make it better. If you're feeling like you're struggling in one area, how can we make this area better? Always room for improvement.
So it's good that you're trying to help people be more self-sufficient at the same time. I like hearing that. I can respect that and say, trying to get people to look after themselves.
Yeah. You never know. Like I said, a lot of people, things happen. Life happens. And you want to be able to know what's going in and out your business.
I know y'all are busy as all get out with tax season right now. What about after tax season?
After tax season, like I said, we're trying to push this campaign for the young teens so we can go out and teach more financial literacy. And we're also trying to get into more of the life coaching and the business coaching. That way it can help people to properly run their business. That way we can educate people on financial literacy, how to improve their credit, and all that good stuff that ties all in together. And then also, too, we help with tax planning. So tax planning is just not just one time a year, it's throughout the whole year. So how can you save all year so you can get the biggest tax deductions when it comes time for you to do your taxes so you won't owe. So that's what we're going to be doing after tax season.
Big difference from some of the other firms right there. I mean, y'all will be there.
We are here all year round. So we're not like other accounting firms where they're just set up from January to April. No, we're here all year.
Well, that's good. We appreciate it. How can people get up with you?
Okay, if you would like to get up with me, my number is 910-317-0396. And like I said, if you guys would like to contribute to the campaign to help our young adults that are struggling in the community, it's called the Support Struggling Young Teens and Adults on the GoFundMe page. It's on Indiegogo, and it's also on iFundWomen.com. So if you guys would like to contribute, feel free to do so. If you cannot find those links for some reason, just feel free to call me. My number is 910-317-0396.
We appreciate you being with us today, and we appreciate what you're trying to do for the young people in our community. I mean, there's all sorts of people talking all the time. There's no young, the young people are leaving here. They're going away. Our population's getting older, and there's no opportunities for them. You're encouraging people to create their own opportunities. We need more like that.
Yeah, and thank you so much for having me on the show. I believe that if we teach them how to fish, they will be fishermen. So teach them how to fish and help them keep them in the community so our community can continue to grow.
Thank you for being with us today on The Business Connection. This is Jefferson Weaver with WTXY.